All right. What's up, everyone? How is everyone doing? Let's go ahead and get the music started. I pulled it up, but I did not pick a song. We're getting there. We're getting there. Back to back streams. I'm excited. The only reason why is because there I am. The only reason why is because I have another presentation to do tomorrow. And unfortunately, I will not be able to make it here. I figured I'd do a back to back. And even though not literally nothing, I mean, some stuff has happened on a smaller time frame, but the plan is still the same. Nothing has really changed, and we kind of just go from there. That's about it. I mean, there's nothing much. Like I said, it's been 24 hours since the last time you guys saw me, so nothing new. Just kind of trying to get through the week. So let's talk about price action. Let's get right to the bread and butter of why you guys are here. So some stuff has happened. The plan still remains the same. Yes, I know everyone's going to be asking me about this smaller ABC here. Now, this is a relatively good size one. To me, this is still small. And I see this as the ABC within the C. So we could possibly finished. Did it put in that lower low? I believe so. Yep, ever so slightly. So it did put in a tiny wick. So as long as BTC is above that 18,450 region, you should be, well, not you should, but I'm going to be longing. You guys can do whatever you want. I'm just doing what I'm going to do. And the target for this is going to be, I mean, I'm probably going to hold this just in case there's an extended run to the upside. I don't know where it's going to go. I'm just kind of seeing. I want to see at least test this area here. Am I going to take it? No, I'm going to let it ride. And that's a beautiful R&R of a 63. So let's see what happens. Let's see if this is the bottom. Like I said last time, not much has really changed. As long as, I don't know why I deleted that. As long as BTC remains above that 18,450, you have the right to be bullish, and you should be in a long by now. I mean, you're kind of playing in the zone. I personally would wait for it to get back down a little bit. I did not get the best position. I think I got in like around here somewhere. I don't know if it's me, if it's bybit, or I just have bad luck. Bybit has been terrible for me recently. Trying to refresh the page, get the order through, won't go through. I have to close the app, reopen it. I did it from the phone again. This was like before the first time I did it a couple hours ago, trying to get in the XRP, and it was even worse. So I don't know if it's my internet. I tried switching over to cell service. It was absolutely terrible. So I did not get the best entry on this. Of course, I wanted to set a conditional, but I had to go help my dad do something, and I didn't really think about it. By the time I got back inside and it was about to start the live stream, we were like kind of hovering in this region. So as soon as we got a little bit lower, I said, you know what, screw it, I'm just going to jump in. But if this level fails, I'm ultimately looking for lower to at least test this low here at about 17,580. All right, and that's going to be basically if that gets below 17, or BTC gets back below 17,580, that's going to complete the idea of this being a much major ABC here, and that's going to complete a much more macro ABC pullback. It doesn't be a pullback, a completed ABC structure, and this to me is mega bullish, ultra bullish to me. I'd be very excited if it can get back, if it can get below and get back above and stay above there. I'm going to be extremely bullish for at least a good test of like these levels here. I mentioned this one before. I want to see a test of this level somewhere. Ultimately, next is going to be a test of this level somewhere. So there's a good amount of resistance coming up, or if price does decide to pump from here, we're going to be testing these areas. Are we going to be going to a bull market? I don't know, but I have to play it as I see it. And right now, we still have a reason to be bullish, but I'm gonna be ultra bull, a lot more bullish than I usually am if we do complete that larger ABC to the downside. Now, if it falls through and keeps falling through, and we don't get a wick, and if we don't get some sort of wick and then come back above it, I will look for, if we don't get something like this, I will look for something that's a little bit more established. So if we come down here and then put in some smaller, not smaller, I think that's a little bit too small, but something relative to that size, something like that, I'll take a smaller position and try to catch the wave back up. I don't think we're gonna be going down to 6K like everyone thinks we are. That's just me personally. I could be 100% wrong, but I have a backup plan just in case that is the case. So that's it for BTC. ETH, I do have a small position set up for ETH. I'm going to be playing this a little bit differently. To me, this is a textbook ABC structure here. All right. And then within this C, there is its own ABC. So there's two levels to keep an eye out for. One's above that 1276.65, if I can fucking right. And then next is going to be the more major macro, that 1422. So if price can get above these two levels, I'm going to be taking partial positions. So I'm not going to be going 100% here. I originally said 75-25. I might bump this up to 50-50. If BTC can hold above here, I'm going to probably push that to 50-50. That's just me though. If you guys are new to this, I probably recommend just sticking to 100% here. Or if you're going to be, just make sure you're responsible with doing these types of entries or the style of entries. You can get carried away pretty quick and trying to DCA in the positions, and that's not what you want to do. So that's pretty much it. I'll go ahead and draw. And when it comes to retesting certain areas, I'm not too sure. I'm going to kind of just be playing it by ear. I want to see, kind of similar with BTC. I want to see it like this is a good area. This is a good range. I want to see it come up here to at least test. Am I going to take profit here? No. If there's a good structure, like you do have this as a possibility, I will take a head short and target a major low, because to me that is a massive ABC to the downside, or ABC, a bearish ABC. Let's just say that. I was gonna say to the upside, but it makes more sense to say bearish ABC. So this is a much more bearish ABC to me, and I will be taking some sort of head short. I'm going to honestly that could be enough for me to call for lower. I don't necessarily want to assume, or am I going to think that's going to get down here? But that's absolutely in the cards. You do have a lot of support in this region. Oh, crap. You do have a lot of support in this region here. Oh, chat. Hey, what's up, guys? Sorry, I've been rambling on. Hi, I have same issue with bybit had. Yeah, I don't know why bybit has been just kind of crappy recently, Alan. So I think I'm glad I'm not the only one. Hype gangs down in Goblin Town. Let's go. Josh, yep, you know volatility at the Fed meeting was insane. Absolutely. We'll go over that here as soon as I'm done with going over what I'm thinking. Edwin, how you doing, buddy? Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you. How you doing? Would be an insane fake out. BTC bearishly back tested 2018 high as resistance. Like the Jesus, man. Yeah. Let's see what happens. Absolutely see what happens. I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, so you do have a lot of support down here. So this is kind of gonna be fighting between the two. We'll have to see what happens, but like I said before, if we can get a much larger structure, a bearish ABC here, I will short that. And if I'm going to hedge, I'm probably going to ride it to at least back down here. I'm going to look for lower past that 1224 where we're currently sitting at right now. So that's just me personally. That's what I'm shooting for. If that's the case, the R&R on these trades are going to be massive. That's going to be a 36. Wow, that's a big difference. Just that alone makes it. Oh, wait, hold on. You know why? Yeah, 43 to a 60. That's still pretty huge. So that's something I'm going to be looking out for. LTC, you know, you did have this set up and it did reach that area of support right I talked about. I highlighted this like last week. So if you guys were taking LTC, congratulations. I probably would consider taking profit if it puts it another low, or at least hedging it. Me personally, I probably would just take it because that's a 21. That's pretty good. Now, let's talk about XRP. I always have the worst luck with this coin. Luckily, I haven't been playing this too aggressively or as normally as I would, position size wise. And, well, actually, no, R&R is pretty similar. Instead of a 1%, I just use a 1.5. So I'm focusing on this ABC here. And this is a good structure, in my opinion, as long as XRP is below that 4103. I would say definitely go ahead and be bearish. And that hurts my eyes. Is there another red? Better. Definitely go ahead and be bearish. Targeting where I think this is gonna go. It depends. Am I gonna shoot for lower? Possibly if BTC just wants to fall off a cliff. This is something I'm gonna hold. Just in case BTC does break down past this low and just doesn't recover. I think that's gonna be very bad if BTC fails to hold that 17.5 area if we come back down to test it and we break it. So I'm personally going to be looking for at the very least somewhere around here in this pocket area to consider taking profit. I don't know if I'm going to, take it on a certain support, but right now this is the area I'm looking for. And based off of the R&R, I am using a 1.5. So 14, I got stopped at like 4 times, I believe. Not bad. See how that goes. But that's pretty much my hedge position just in case Bitcoin does dump. Because to me, I don't have a significant setup on what possibly could be going on here. Now, to be honest, I was very pissed off because I was going to take a... Honestly, I know this kind of goes... Okay. It doesn't necessarily go against what I preach, but to me, like, as I'm putting the pieces of the puzzle together, to me, I can sit here and do this. ABC. ABC. And then this is one A to a B to a C. And if I get rid of this bigger one here, you can see that each wave had its own completed structure. Now, I was anticipating this. I was kind of debating on taking this short. And before the Fed meeting happened, I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to go for it. And then something happened at work. I got caught up on the phone. My dumbass didn't set any alerts. And I missed out on this. And it probably would have been a one and done. And to be honest, I probably would have targeted... I probably would have targeted the low. Oh, wait, this is ETH. Shit. Well, to scratch everything. Well, actually, you can apply the same thing, but a little bit different. I done goofed. Hang tight with me, folks. So, like I said, I can't. Every once in a while, I'll try to play into this. I wasn't too confident on this short. It was more of a just in case thing. But I also realized I had XRP on basically as a backup or as a main hedge position just in case. But I always wanted to see this as a possible opportunity to take this to go lower, just in case it does want to at least test that. That's a that's a 10. I can use that to secure a little bit more profit. Oh well, it happens. To me, this bigger structure is more important. So I'm not gonna sit here and lose sleep over it. That's the most important structure. And if that fails, you have an even more important structure down here. So let's see. Vlad, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for stopping by, saying hello. Hope you're doing well. So like I was saying with XRP, I'm holding that. That's the game plan. It's stopped me out a couple times, as I knew this would kind of be, it would be a little bit volatile going into this. So I'm not too worried, but this is my backup just in case BTC does want to go lower and it doesn't give me a good opportunity to short. Good, very good, sir. Any money to be made? I'm kind of playing both sides of the coin here. So I'm still longing Bitcoin if it stays above that 18,450, just in case price wants to continue lower. And let's say, I don't like to necessarily go off of this, but sometimes certain events in the world, and obviously traditional markets do affect Bitcoin, and the Fed meeting could possibly give us a little bit more momentum to go lower. I'm not fully convinced. You did have a nice ABC within the C, and to me, that is a very beautiful setup for. That's a good structure for BTC to show that it's done. So, are we gonna break this low? I don't know. Probability, if BTC can stay above here, the probability shrinks, but absolutely possible. If it does continue lower, I do have a short open on XRP. I got stopped out a couple times, so net, if we go straight down, I'm gonna be net positive at 10 or 9. So there's a little bit of money to be made. It's more of like a hedge position though. So that's pretty much it. What I got going on. I think the bias is to the downside. Yeah. I'm kind of with you, Josh. I'm very torn. I'm very torn between what I personally think. I don't know. But this is why I think it's good to have plans for both scenarios. If BTC wants to fall off a cliff, good. Let it happen. I got XRP to back me up. And if BTC falls off a cliff and XRP doesn't move, I'm screwed. But most likely, if BTC dies, everything else will probably collapse. Not collapse, but everything else will fall a good amount too. So if this continues to fall, I have a pocket area of support I'm targeting. Am I going to take profit there? Probably not. I want to see what happens first. Right now, we're too far up to me to make a decision. BTC is still kind of in that decision-making phase. So we'll see what happens. But every day, Josh, I wake up with a different bias. Every day. Sometimes I switch midday. Ow, and KDA put in a lower low. Like above, like below the macro. Oh. Ooh. Alan. That was a good eye. Great eye. Guys, not financial advice, but if you're looking to pick up some KDA, I would. I might do this. I might do this now. Oh no, I can't. Shit. All right. After the stream, I'm going to buy some KDA. So, not financial advice, but good. I would go ahead and give you this the signal to sprinkle. Don't go all in. Definitely sprinkle. I'm gonna sprinkle some. Faraz dump. Let's see what happens. I took the long, so my bias is upwards. Yeah. I'm playing. I don't like the AB. I'm taking the long because the ABC told me to. Me personally, I don't know. Like if someone put a gun to my head and say, "Are you bullish or bearish?" I'd say I'll just eat the bullet because I can't sit here and make a decision. I have so many arguments for both, or we can have good conversation about both. I see the bullish patterns as well. I just think bearish are. I think the bearish argument is stronger, especially in this macro. Markets change quick in this climate. Have to be monitoring every day. Absolutely, Josh. It can change. It can change tomorrow. So I definitely see that side. Isn't that a bearish descending triangle? What, on KDA? Josh, okay, on KDA. Oh, you're talking about like this? Let me know if that's is that too big, Josh, or is that what you're thinking as well? Yeah. I could see it from a traditional pattern standpoint, but I definitely don't take any leverage positions on this whatsoever. I've gotten burned so many times from trying to take KDA. I know some people have caught good longs, and I'm jealous. Kai, if you're watching, I hate you. No, I'm kidding. Kai got a really good long on this. I think he got this wick and rode it all the way up, and he made a killing off of that long there. I believe it was this one. I'll ask him after the stream. Oh, I know. I can't. I believe he caught that, or he caught this one. Something crazy, but he rode it all the way up to the top, and he made an absolute killing off of that long. And I tried taking a long. I forgot where it was, but I think it was off of here somewhere. No, this was a while ago. I don't remember where exactly I tried taking a long, but I got absolutely burned. So I said, nope, not doing this again. But I will definitely pick some up on spot. So if you guys are interested in looking into KDA, I am not a big proponent of KDA. I don't know anything about it, nor do I, don't take offense to this, but nor do I really, doesn't interest me, doesn't pique my interest. If that's your thing from a technical standpoint, from a chart standpoint, I would say definitely go ahead and catch some off of a DCA. Don't put your whole bag into this. Go ahead and sprinkle. After this stream, I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle. Let's see. Yeah, I talked about the triangle. I have an XRP short as well, just in case. All right, good on you, Alan. I'm glad you got that entry. Check out Adam. If BTC breaks down big time, I think it's going to Goblin Town. Adam. I think I might have this on my little list. I have so much on this list. Do I not have it? Now let me just type it in. Josh, what chart is the best? Coinbase? Oh, interesting. Can you short this on Bybit? You can. This is so choppy. I do not like this. I can see where you're talking about. There's some reason Theory decided to open up. I see where you're talking about. If you were gonna go ahead and short this to me, I'm gonna be only aiming for like the bigger swing. 5% stop. I'm aiming for the bottom. That's just me though. I use Binance. Does it have more history? Or is this just a preference? Same thing. Okay. I kind of figured it was pretty much relatively the same. Oh, have you guys seen the new Apple Watch? I might screw around and buy this thing. If I do, you know what? I'll do this. I think we'll do something fun. This is not set in stone. This is just me throwing this out there. What about Soul? Your opinion, please. Yes, I will go over that in a second. I think it's called the Ultra. If I buy this, and if I get monetized by the end of by a year's time of me actively streaming again, I'm not gonna count October because obviously that's next month. But I started actively streaming again back in late February, early March. If I can get there, I will give this watch away. If you guys are interested. If not, we can do something else cool. That'll be part of the giveaway. Let me show you guys this thing. Faraz, but I have that in mind. I'll pull that up while I'm trying to find this. Oh. You said Soul. If you guys want to do some cool little giveaway where you guys can win one of these, this is something I think every person with a smartphone should use. Preferably if you have Apple. I'm not sure if it'll work with Android phones. Okay. All right, Faraz. So this is, why can I grab this? Okay. This looks interesting. So there's two different perspectives I'm gonna approach this with. Is one calls for a lower low past that 25.75, but it's in a very similar situation as BTC. Now, this can easily turn into an A to a B to a C and continue upwards. So, if you are thinking that, where do you take a position? For me, I see this as a great opportunity. I think they'll put in a lower low. Oh, wait, did it not put in a lower low? Oh, all right. So, Faraz, if you're looking at this, wait for it to get back below 29.92. From there, I would go ahead and say you have a solid place to go take a long position off of. I do not like the smaller ABC in here. To me, that pivot at about 29.92 is more important to me. And from there, how would I structure this trade? Me personally, I'm going off what you asked me. I'm going to give you a fair assessment of this. I would say use about a minimum 3% stop loss. And I would target test of this high. Possibly higher, but that's your first target. Don't take profit just to take profit. You got to try to take the bigger swings. And that's a 20 R&R on a 3% stop loss. That is really good. So, if you guys are interested in Soul, go ahead and consider that. I would totally take that into consideration as a position. Let's see. Josh, I had an Apple Watch. I got drywall muddle over it, and it was giving me a rash, so I sold it. Fair enough. Because that stuff can get stuck on your skin. But look at this thing now. This thing is a powerhouse. Called the Apple Watch Ultra. 49mm titanium case. This thing is a brick. And I absolutely love this. Apparently the battery life, yeah, up to 36 hours, 60 hours on low power settings. That's crazy. Because this thing, I pretty much have to charge it once a day. It's not completely from empty. Like, see, what is it at right now? I charged it around, I took it off the charger around like 11:30 a.m. this morning. It's almost been 12 hours. And obviously I get notifications and stuff on it. Okay, that's not bad. I'm sitting at, oh, come on. Sitting at 88%. Obviously you guys can't see that, but this thing is a powerhouse. I want to see, like, look at that on that man's wrist. That is huge. So, me being me, I want one of these. Just to give you context, like, look at that size to compare to my hand. And my hand is not that big. This thing is huge. So, but it's also $800. So that's why I'm very hesitant on buying this thing. It's $800 freaking dollars for a watch. Obviously, there's like Rolexes and stuff, but Rolexes can't give you notifications. Rolexes don't have smartwatches. So, if you guys are interested, I think that'd be a fun little thing. I want to just celebrate, giveaway. It's only if I get monetized, though. I think that'd be a cool thing to give back. So, in order for me to do that, I need to hit 1,000 subs. We're getting close. We're working our way there. I think we're at like 230, and I appreciate every single one of you guys. 29, 230. Every single one of you guys for tuning in, stopping by, saying hello, subscribing, asking great questions. I just got another subscriber. Faraz, I think that was you. I think you were my 230. 231. Hell yeah. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much. So, I appreciate all the support you guys give me. Whether it's some people signed up for the group. I hope who are in here, who are in the group, in the Discord, I hope you guys are learning. I hope you guys are taking good use of the information. I hope you guys are making good decisions, and hopefully, most importantly, I hope you guys are making some good trades and making good money. For you guys that have been here for a while in the group, hopefully you guys are doing well. Some people post like, somebody posted, do I have, every once in a while I get people posting like P&Ls. Rocks, if you're in here, if you're watching, appreciate it. This is from earlier this month. He had a couple good trades, but I know people are doing decent. I'm doing well. I see P&Ls from other groups that I've talked about the ABC method with. Oh, Josh, I just got your message. Oh yeah, from a target standpoint, that makes sense. And those areas of supports are good levels. Solid. Here, I'll go ahead and share if you want me to, Josh. If you don't want me to, just let me know. Crypto gang, hell yeah, rock on, buddy. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you're doing well. Share it up, spread the knowledge. All right, cool. Just want to make sure you're all right. Some people don't like sharing. So Josh just sent me this. Basically it's this channel and basically the targets for the break of that channel. Definitely good insight. Good areas of support, good target levels. So definitely keep an eye on that. Cosmos, is that the same as Adam or is that something different, Josh? I'm not too familiar. It's Adam. Okay, I figured. So, if you guys were here yesterday, I did say I was gonna do something different and possibly like work on. I had a thing I wanted to do. Um, he did. I'm sorry. I did say I was gonna do some music related stuff, but unfortunately, I do not have as much time as I thought. If I started at like 6:30, I would have. But I've been listening to the thing that I was gonna write over. I'll do like something maybe over the weekend. Whenever I decide to do it, I'll stream it. If you guys are interested, it's something I don't have to do. It's something like I'm trying to refresh my skills on, like creativity wise and also ability wise, being able to, because the solo, the first half of the solo, my buddy Mike wrote. It's stupid. I can't do it. So we're kind of doing like a thing where we trade off different sections. So. All right. Oh no, we're dumping. Did you see KNC get smoked the other day? I did not. Oh. Ooh. Wow. You do have a bullish setup, though. We'll go ahead and ignore that, though. This was dog crap. That would have been the place to short. Definitely had a clean breaking trend. A good turnaround. Jesus, that would have been massive. I probably would have used like a 2%, to be honest. 18, yeah, that's massive. That's what I want on Adam. You definitely might get that. It's very similar. Like this consolidation and this build up here is very similar to what Adam is going through right now. So I could definitely 100% see that happening. All right. Does anybody else have any questions for me? Now's the time to ask. Oh, I just got invited to go to Dave and Buster's. Oh no. That's my favorite spot. If you guys don't know what Dave and Buster's is, imagine Chuck E. Cheese, but with beer. If you don't know what Chuck E. Cheese is, I apologize. I'm sorry. You did not have a good childhood if you don't know what Chuck E. Cheese is. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Besides absolute a cesspool of germs and mediocre pizza, you did not miss much with Chuck E. Cheese. But Dave and Buster's is like Chuck E. Cheese for adults. And I absolutely love that place. I just got invited to go. Oh, stuff to do though. What do you guys think? Should I go to Dave and Buster's? On a Wednesday? I'm not gonna drink. I might have a couple of my beer too. I think we talk about this a couple months, like a month or two ago. I remember pulling up a video of a Dave and Buster's game. I'm pretty sure I did. I'm not going to sit here and show you again. I guess you guys really want me to, but there's this one game that's Minions. It's based on the Minions. Basically, you have a belt. All right, so you have a glass case, and imagine you're looking down. There's a belt, and then on this belt, there's certain squares and little sections. And if you basically what you have to do is you have to hit a button, and it releases a coin. A coin goes down the rail. It kind of turns and it drops onto the belt. And basically, it lands. You have to time it to where it lands on the certain boxes. Now, all the boxes normally are like this big, like pretty much like a size of a fist. But there's one slot where it's a very thin bar. And if you can get the coin perfectly into that section where the bar is, you get these cards dispensed, right? Each card is worth like 100 tickets or something like that. There's also bonus cards that are like holographic ones, which are worth like 200, something like that. And if you can, there's 7 different cards. If you can combine all 7 cards, you get like a bonus of whatever the game says the bonus is. And basically over time, it gets higher and higher. And I think until a certain amount of people get the bonuses, then it resets, builds up. And I remember I was getting like 1,000 ticket bonuses off of 7 cards. So obviously it was a good bonus to having the collection. But I remember I would walk out at Dave & Buster's. I gotta find it. I have a stack somewhere. I didn't cash him out one time. I literally just left like a brick like this. Hopefully they still have that game. Or no, last time I went, it didn't work. And I almost went home. So if I can't sit here and get up a couple thousand tickets, I'm not staying. We'll see. Oh, wrong line. Algo news about FIFA November. What's your opinion? Like news wise, for us, I do not. That doesn't like entice me. It doesn't excite me. To be honest, it doesn't. I don't really care that much, to be flat out honest. usually I like this. Always take that stuff with a grain of salt because things can get overhyped pretty quick. I wonder if algo has been pumping. No, not really. I think if it can establish itself long term, I don't think it's how I say this. I don't think it's going to be anything crazy bullish. Like, I don't think you should get too excited on that news. But for stability and long term growth, you need stuff like that to happen to solidify yourself as a coin. But I don't think it's anything to get too excited about, me personally. I don't see anything on the chart that tells me to be extra bullish. Oh, maybe if algo can get back down below 2757 and come back up and, you know, hold support and have a more dramatic shift, I would be more excited about that, to be honest. Gonna be off of this. Can you guys see that green line, or is it too small? I'm looking off of the feed. It looks kind of small. Let me know if you guys can see that. Make it a little bit thicker. So that's ideally what I'd be looking for if you're going to be any somewhat bullish on that. But for Oz, that is my opinion. News doesn't really tickle my fancy anymore. It used to. Like, obviously, when you have like the Fed stuff coming out today, that's going to cause some sort of volatility. But on the grand scheme of things, like if I go back to BTC, if I go back to like a 2 hour, I'll do an hour just to zoom in a little bit more. This is like a speck. Like, this is not that much volatility for what happened. And it kind of just solidified the end of the structure. So I don't know. It depends. It could be great. I can't sit here and promise that it's going to be great, though. And I've seen stuff like this where coins have announced good partnerships and just nothing happens. Bear market doesn't care. Now, if we were in a bull market and pumping and this happened, different story. I would say different story. But for me, as of now, doesn't excite me whatsoever. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap things up because I gotta get ready to leave. If you guys are in David Tech's group, I will be there tomorrow at 7 p.m. doing a live Q&A, basically for his group members only. I will pull it up here in a second. I can't. Wow, I can't move this. Wow, that's stupid. So if you guys are interested, there's a couple of people here that are going to be joining us. It's going to be tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, depending on if you're in the group, it'll tell you which time zone you're in. I know a lot of you guys in there are from the other part of the world, you know, Europe, UK, and all that, and that side. So I know the time difference is going to be a little bit drastic, and it might be a little bit late for you guys. Maybe go ahead and pop some questions beforehand. Maybe I can go ahead and do that, or if you guys are willing to tune in, I appreciate you guys stopping by and tuning in. So I will be there in his Discord doing a live Q&A. Last one was kind of short. I was expecting a little bit longer. Basically, I kind of gave my thoughts and opinions on updates, kind of like we did in the beginning of the stream. And then from there, I allowed people to ask me anything, and I got like 1 or 2 questions that were good questions, but this didn't really. So I want to see you guys asking more questions. Kidding. I mean, maybe I'm doing something right. If nobody has any questions, maybe you guys are doing well. So, all right, folks, I'm gonna go ahead and call it. If you guys are interested, I'm just gonna go ahead and shill my stuff because I'd like to do it at least once a week. I do have my own Discord, basically where you get updates from me real time. Basically, I prioritize the group first. You also get access to tutorial videos. I have a bunch of stuff here. I also have trading psychology videos which are just as important. I also have, basic leverage tutorial stuff, what you need to do, how to, use risk and reward calculator, how to manage risk properly, how to set up trades and all that. So if you guys are interested in that, go ahead and check out the Patreon link in the description. It'll go ahead and send you over the information. I do have a lifetime access option, just in case. 'Cause I know some people don't want to, sit and pay month to month. That's fine. My goal isn't to get you to stay. If you'd like to stay, you're 100% welcome. It's going to be a little bit more expensive, but it covers a lifetime of access. I'm working on a bunch of videos right now, and I always say that every time, but every time I go edit something, I may realize I missed something, gotta go back, do it again. So I'm doing my best to get the best quality content I can out to you guys. We can access to your Discord with the cheapest pay. Edwin, if you're interested, there is a link in the description. If you go ahead and click on that, it's going to bring you to my storefront page. The cheapest option is going to be the... Come on, dude. It's going to be the All Things Leverage and ABC here on the right. And basically from there, it's going to give you access month to month to what you guys, you saw here. You guys don't have to stay. There's also ABCs for life. If you guys are interested in that as well, you guys can sign up for a lifetime thing. I'm trying to build a community more. $6 that you can support me. Edwin, unfortunately, I can't do that, man. There's a lot of good content in here. There's a lot of good information. I spent a lot of time on this. I know you're interested, but unfortunately I can't do that. The support tier. If you like to sign up for that anyway, it just basically supports me, helps me get a cup of coffee. I would appreciate it. You absolutely don't have to. I never will ever sit here and say you guys have to do this, but if you guys would like to, you guys have the option. So, like I said, you get access to that. You also get access to updates. You have access to get questions to me. If you guys I have had some people ask me some specific questions, and I've actually made, specific videos addressing that. I might post that in the group. But I've had, some questions are a lot more intricate and a little bit more detailed to answer. So it's a lot easier for me to just make videos. So I will make private videos for you guys answering specific questions. If you need me to go over certain things, I can absolutely go over that as well. As the community builds, I would like to do something to where, I hang out and you guys can come in and ask me questions. We talk ABC stuff, maybe just do little Discord hangouts. But I'm focusing on building the community first before we do anything like that. So if you guys are interested, the link in the description. But like I said, you guys don't have to. Just you guys showing up, watching, saying hello, asking me questions is plenty enough. And I'm not going to sit here and ask for more because you guys are absolutely amazing. I really appreciate every single one of you for showing support in one way or another. It's just another way you can. And it really does mean the world to me. If I can give you all a hug for doing so, I would. But logistically, it's not that easy. Everything's in the description if you're interested. If not, all good. I look forward to see you guys on the next one. If you guys are in David's group and watching, I look forward to see you guys tomorrow. Come prepared. You don't have to come prepared. It's not like a class or anything. Ask you questions if you'd like. And until then, I will see you guys on the next one. Be good. Have a good rest of your week. Maybe I'll pop in and do the other thing I talked about before, but we'll see. If not, I will see you guys on Monday. All right? I'm not going to mess it up. Monday. I'm going to do my best. If not, we're going to do the same thing again. I got to stop talking. All right, folks. I love you. Be good. Be safe. Trade the plan. Stick to the plan. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Alan, good night. Thank you guys so much.